I can make it to zone. I can make it to zone.
Yeah.
Money behind you, wait. He's on me. I got him.
When you sit down at the computer and you realize, there's, $500,000 on the line, you kind of change your play style in the sense of, I might have to play a little bit safer, and that's maybe where I make my own mistakes, is because I'm overthinking my own, my own process of how to play. Like for streaming in my community, I'll play like aggression. I'll just do whatever, try whatever, just go straight for it. I just jump off a roof in 360, try and hit those shots. Gotta get the Twitch clips.
Baby!
What I excel at is being, a mechanical player rather than decision making, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but like my building and generally my aiming is better and it's faster than other people.
Yeah, definitely I think my aim helps me stand out. I would say that my aim and my decision making are my two strongest abilities, and I'm trying to get my building up there with those, and I believe once I do that, I'll be a monster of a player, so.
Like right when the game came out, I was good because there was no building going on at that point. And then I took that break to play Destiny, and then I came back, and all of a sudden everyone's building like crazy.
Get your up and pass up your limits. Got these new rappers looking vintage. All I really do is eat spinach, count money up and hang with pretty women. I ain't just living cause we really living. I'm a freight train, you a Honda Civic. Hold up, wait, let me get specific. If you pick a mission and you stay committed, stop transmitting, and you really listen, you'll see that big collision, just a big transition.
Wait, so Kenneth, when you build, you go like this?
Yeah.
He goes like this.
Arm exercise.
Around.
Is that really it?
All about that mouse reset. Like if you lift your mouse sooner and like.
Bro, I love this thing. I love this.
I don't know if this is how you play at home, but you got to be closer into the table. Just scoot in.
Oh, I play real weird like this.
Just play how you're comfortable.
So you play like this?
3 kills.
Well, I mean, like your stomach touches the table for me.
This weekend is super exciting for 100 Thieves specifically because we finally got the Fortnite team out here in LA. You guys get to meet them, get to know who they are, understand a little bit better what we're doing here with our professional team.
I feel like a lot goes into it when putting together a good team. I feel like all the players that we have together right now really offer something unique and different.
Me and Parallax share the in-game leader role, so I'll come up with some of the plans sometimes. He'll come up, we kind of confirm or deny each other. We have a lot of natural chemistry with each other, so it just makes it easy for the decision making. We never really step on each other's toes or do anything like that.
Before Fortnite, I played PUBG, Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Overwatch, basically all the mainstream games out there. I ranked at the top in most of those games. Supreme in Counter-Strike was my peak. Peaked top 200 in PUBG and Masters in Overwatch. So not the best, but still above average.
I was playing Destiny for like 3 years, and then when Destiny 2 came out, I had been playing Fortnite right before it was released, kind of like as a game to like fill time waiting for the game to come out. But then it came out, and like a month after it had released, it got really boring and the game just like wasn't fun at all to me. So I kind of abandoned doing YouTube for Destiny completely. And because Fortnite was the game that I actually had fun playing, I started playing it a ton, and that's when I started streaming. And I've been doing that since like January and late December.
Why is there an armchair on my chair?
Parallax took it off. Parallax gave you
What?
this.
Oh yeah, I thought you could use an extra arm to stay on dial spawn.
100 Thieves has been around for about 8 months now. My entire background from a competitive standpoint is all in the shooter genre. And so Fortnite was a passion project. It's one of the biggest games in the world now. Quickly, it rose to fame and rose to glory in the gaming industry. But it's a shooter-based game. And for me, that was just so exciting and so motivating just because we're building our identity over the next couple years, and we want to put our flag, in the Battle Royale community.
That was fun.
Late December 2017, like right when the game was like booming and blooming, is when I kind of realized that, I have something that other people don't in the game. I was reached out to by pro players, and I was personally invited to a private Discord in order to compete. It's like that early in the game, and I'm already being invited to compete with other players privately. That was kind of like the ding light that hit me saying, hey, this is something I should really go for.
I guess the reason I and my friends got picked is because At the time, we had been scrimming for several months, and we had shown that we were one of the most dominant teams in the scrims. And I guess me individually, I'm one of the mechanically more advanced players. A lot of people believe that I play on a higher sensitivity or like some absurd sensitivity, but I don't. I play on a flat 800 DPI with an 06 in-game.
I believe what drew me to Fortnite was at the time I was playing PUBG. PUBG was just a little bit too slow for me. I feel like Fortnite was the more fast-paced kind of action I was looking for. Before Fortnite, I played Overwatch. I was thinking about going pro in it. I think the highest I got was top 25 on the North American ladder.
Only on a launch pad, so you get away.
I learned a lot from Destiny because I just played competitive all the time. And I just got used to playing against really good players and not being like nervous or scared because I'm playing against other good people. And it kind of just like took the nerves away slowly. Like when I first started playing tournaments, you definitely get a lot of nerves. Like the third year I had played them, that's when I really just went kind of stone cold and didn't really have any nerves anymore. And that's when I started winning all the tournaments.
You know, I was laying in bed a couple weeks ago, and I was thinking to myself, okay, so we signed these professional Fortnite players. They're some of the best in the world. They haven't had a ton of opportunity to showcase their skill sets. Why don't we fly them out to LA, get them all in the same room, and see if they can't beat the world record of kills in a squad game? Just because, why aren't we utilizing their talents? I mean, we gotta give them a platform to really perform since the competitive scene has been a little more volatile in terms of opportunities. So let's get them together and let's see how well they can play. It's a tough challenge, it's a lot of kills. The game has changed a lot. I'm not making excuses for them. I think they should beat it. When we brought this idea up to them, they were very confident that they'd knock it out in like an hour or two. I'm just telling you. They said they would knock this challenge out in an hour or two. It's funny, went and had dinner with them last night and their tone and demeanor has changed drastically. I'm really, really curious how it's gonna play out and how they interact together.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way.